Welcome back to Dan's Messy Garage. I am in my messy garage today and I'm painting under the hood of this 66 Mustang. Got a bunch of plastic and tape covering things. Got some cardboard and a nice trick to use, tin foil. You can wrap things up in tin foil, holds its shape. Keeps the paint off, very easy to remove. Big tip, do not wrap your battery in tin foil. No, doesn't work. Do not wrap the starter solenoid with tin foil. This is gonna jump across. It's just not a good thing. And I got one coat of paint on there now. Wait for my other can of paint to arrive, and when it does, I'll spray on the last coat. I'm going to see if I can swap off this antenna. I bought some, it's a universal antenna. Mast goes all the way down into the fender, so you can put a car cover on it. I believe, going by YouTube videos, that you can change this all from out here. On the inside, just tie a string to the end of the antenna wire, and this is all supposed to come apart from outside. Since this is broke off, I don't want it to drop inside the fender, because I don't want to have to take the fender off. I'm going to clamp on vice grip so it doesn't fall through the hole. Notice this was loose. Didn't really even need those pliers, but just in case it got stuck in a bad spot, I get them. I think this is one of those that has threads holding this black thing on, but I'm wrong. Alright, this does look like one that comes out the top. You have to pivot this bottom piece. Let me get a little poking tool here. Get back there. Come on, get. Okay. So, it has a fulcrum that you have to pivot out of the way to get up through the hole. Like that. See this thing here? So, I'm gonna leave all that sit there. I'm gonna go in the car, tie a piece of string to the antenna wire so when I pull it through, I'll have a way to fish the new wire back in. I got a string tied to the end of the wire. It's a pain in the butt. The radio is aftermarket, probably put in by, let's just say, professional installer. And the antenna wire was taped to speaker wires running from the radio to this side of the car. Taped every 3 inches. It had cable ties. It had way more support than would be really necessary, but okay, my rant's over. I got the antenna wire out. I'm going to undo my knot if I can. If not, I'm just going to cut the string. Notice I pulled the string out. I didn't just let it drop down in the hole. All right. Open up our Metra Universal antenna. Looks like it's got stuff I don't need. This. I'm hoping that the wire is long enough. It should be. Let's see how this thing works. Take this nut off. Take that little rubber tip off there. You slide that off. I'm just going to set this stuff off to the side in the order I'm taking it off, so I can attempt to put it back on. All right, now this has got a rocker doohickey. You're supposed to be able to drop it through the hole like that, and then it's going to rock back position. You can set the angle that you want, tighten it up. It's supposed to grab the bottom of that. Now, am I in trouble? Let's see. Oh, for crap. Oh, it hit the ground. Okay, good. I was seeing if I had a hole too big for that thing, but luckily it went through the fender all the way to the ground. And looks like it's barely big enough. I have to contemplate this, see what I need to do here. I think I need to get some rubbing compound and rub this area out. Get a little rubber plug that comes with the antenna. Will cover the hole. So first I'm going to get some rubbing compound and clean off all the gook around that hole. Stay there. Okay. Smear it around first. Rub it in. Guess I'm glad to see that they painted the car without the antenna in place. Because if they just taped around it, then let's say it was a white car, which I think this was, and I pull it off, there'd be a big white spot. Suppose I could just put that square piece of rubber back on here to cover it, but it's all red underneath here, so we're in good shape. Let me clean that up somewhat. In fact, I'm going to look into putting that square rubber or rectangle rubber back on there. See how all this is going to go together. Will that work with this? Well, I guess I'm just gonna have to try it. See, problem I'm foreseeing, the thickness of this assembly and the length of those threads may not allow this nut to go on. Only one way to find out, isn't there? So let's tie this string to this wire. Kind of like that. Put a little piece of tape on there to hold the string to the end of the center cable. Help guide it through the hole. I'm going to fold over the edge of the tape so that I can grab it to undo it. Planning ahead here, folks. Okay. So now, go in the car, see if I can pull that through. You guys watch that wire there for me, all right? All right, I was able to fish it through without too much hassle. So now, this whole assembly is going to drop down inside there. And I got to take that fancy doohickey, drop that in there, turn it on an angle so it'll go down through the hole. And then pick it up so it grabs the hole. That hole is borderline too big, or this doohickey is too small, but it does grab. So let's get this honking thing on here. See if the nut will grab those threads. Feels like it is. Look at that, folks. Wow. All right, let me get a crescent wrench for that. Adjustable wrench. Wrench of adjustability. Well, I can't find my smaller one, but I got a huge one. I don't want to get this too tight. I think I'm going to put right there. That's good and solid. That goes down. Comes up fine. That looks straight in that direction, front to back. Whoop, we got a lean. See if I can move it over like that, tighten it. Okay. Put the little rubber protector tip back on there. Shove her down. Cool. All right, we have an antenna. Goes down so you can put a car cover on it. I'm happy. And I don't think I need to show you how to plug an antenna in the back of a radio. That's pretty straightforward. So I'm going to do that and then move on to whatever else I'm going to be doing, which I have no idea. All right, I bought two antennas, both Metra Universals. The one I used was this number 44UL10. That's for a 25 millimeter or 1 inch diameter hole. The other one that I bought, which I will return, is for a 3/4 inch hole, 19 millimeters, 44UL009. Now this hole in the car is bigger than 1 inch. I was able to make it work, but if they have another one that's like for 1 1/4 inch hole or 1.5 inch, that might be a better option. But I was able to make this one work. It's the next day. I put the second coat of paint on last night, so all this is done. I'm going to pull all the tape and tinfoil and everything out, and then I can touch up any spots that I missed. I've been contemplating this antenna. That little doohickey in the round hole, like just the round hole, I have it offset to one side so a doohickey can grab it. I'm worried about that. So I'm gonna take this apart and add some metal to that doohickey to make it wider so it can grab the hole in the fender, but yet still be able to rotate, drop into the hole. And it just, I just feel more comfortable having that on tighter. So I'm going to do that. Of course, I'm not going to record any of that, but I'm going to put you on time lapse when I rip this plastic and tape off of here. And let me see, where can I set you guys? Set you over here. Okay. Enjoy me work. Okay, all that came off pretty easy. It looks so much better under here. And here's a tip for you when you're doing this and you're taping things. Buy the good masking tape. I use 3M masking tape. Costs a fortune. You know, it's $6, $7 per roll. And I go through a lot of it, but it's worth it because it sticks better. And when you go to take it off, it actually comes off without turning into shreds. The green and the yellow are good tapes. This little tip there. And that's going to be the end of this video. Painting the engine compartment, replacing the antenna on a 66 Mustang. I hope you enjoyed the video. And the next one is going to be about me painting the wheels that are going on this car. So look for that. Bye.